Let it be hewn into your mind. Hewn. Like, hi guys, welcome back to this. What? Welcome back to OoT Randomizer. Ocarina of Time Randomizer, that is. I didn't expect to be starting here, so I guess we got a little ways to go to get back to where we want to go here. As I was lying in bed, rewatching that last episode while it uploaded, I remembered one small pickup that I didn't get, and you guys were kind enough to remind me of it as well. The heart piece just above Dodongo's cavern. I didn't pick that up. Seems like I got just about everything else there, but that one heart piece, just for strangely no reason that I can begin to imagine, I just skipped right over it. I was so proud about how thorough I was being, going through and hitting that Song of Storms one, you know? And then, of course, you missed the most obvious one. Oh, that's right, you can't, like, crawl up here, can you? Well, I guess we're going swimming. It's okay, it's kind of a hot day. We could do with some swimming. So I'm gonna give you all some good stripping, you hear what I'm saying? Alright. So if I had bombs, I'd go ahead and hit up this tree over here, but I'm down to one bomb shoe, so whatever we do with it better be very important. It might end up being something stupid. Of course, the thing is, to fully explore the bottom of the well, I would need bombs to do that. So I might use the bomb shoes there, but I don't know if the bomb shoe will explode when it hits what I'm trying to hit there. Because we've seen already now that sometimes it just doesn't hit stuff, or sometimes it doesn't explode when it hits something flammable. But yeah, bottom of the well is our next, pretty much our next course of action here. So, hopefully we get something good down there. I imagine I'll probably get bombs there. I don't want to be too quick to say that, because, you know, ugh. What I really want to do is just go becoming a doll. That's what I want to do. I just want to be big again. I miss being big. I miss those days. I know Zelda does too. She's been waiting so long. And the longer you hold it back, the bigger the explosion, so you know. It's like, what am I even talking about anymore? Taking a dump or having sex? Who knows? It's perfect music to go with what I'm saying. You know. It's like the notes descending like the poop descends from your butt into the toilet. Anyway, well, I had to talk about something to keep myself occupied here. So, let's go ahead and get this. Oh, no, see, this is the tricky part, though, because, like, you're trying to jump here. Okay, there we go. But you don't want to try to pick up the thing there at the same time. Oh, well, there we go. There's magic. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's good. So if I have a bow, I could actually use fire arrows now. What does that mean exactly, though? That's what we're about to find out. Ooh, and it's just about to turn to nighttime here? This is actually perfect timing, because now I can go to Dompe's grave. Or go to play his minigame. Just waiting for that wolf to howl before we zone out here. Man, I swear I heard a fly in my room a minute ago. It flew up against my ear. You know, the other day I was sitting at Burger King and I had the drive-thru. And I was trapped in the drive-thru and I had my car window down, right? And I swear to you, I handed the money to the person and I turned towards, like, I was facing ahead of myself again. And I swear, a bee flew smack dab into my forehead when I turned my head for a second to look out the car when it smack into my forehead. And so, yeah, that was a thing. I don't know if it was a bee or not, but, you know, there's this cartoon where a bee is going after Donald Duck, and he flies really fast toward Donald Duck, but he has a stinger pointed out in the same direction that he's flying. And I've always wondered, ever since then, if bees really fly like that to sting people. You know, because it seems like, how do they do it so fast, you know, before a person has a chance to react? Maybe that's how they do it. They just fly headlong, stinger out front into the person or something. That's probably not true, but... Okay, do I have the Sun's Song? I don't think I do. I know I picked up what the... No, all I have is Song of Storms and Zelda's, and obviously, once again, no complaints whatsoever there. But anyway, so here we go. Gonna go do the bottom of the well now. It's gonna go do some ass shaving, you know. why not? Ready? Ooh, shoot! I guess I'm a kid, so it'd be more like, eat shit! Anyway, alright. Bottom of the well. Let's see what happens. If we die, it doesn't matter, because we're immortal. And also, we have Zelda's lullaby, so we can get, like, everything here. We couldn't even do that last time. Yeah, let's just stun him. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak around here, can't we? Sneak around you. Ow. Here, yeah, turn him diagonally, and then you can... Dude. Dude. Thank you. He's probably gonna drop hearts, so... Oh, no, he's not. Well, sometimes they drop hearts, but I guess this one decided he didn't want to. Alright, so I don't know what order I'm gonna do this exactly. I am gonna pull out my Lens of Truth, however. And I guess I'll just set it right there for now. So there is a treasure chest under there. Also... chest right here. Oh, there's your first key, first burp. Alright. Amazing. Let's see, where's this passageway at here? Oh, yeah. Alright, who's next? Whale! Alright, now I do believe... Yeah, this is that one. Okay. What is he hanging off of there? No. Turn that off. I'm gonna try to be a little conservative with our magic here. We don't have double magic yet, but the fact that we have magic at all is pretty amazing. So, let's go ahead and keep picking these up. Alright. Yeah, we can just walk out of here normal here. We don't need to see what we're doing. Alright, so that's another Skulltula, which is good. Ooh, hi there. I think we may need to... I'm keeping the Ocarina on because I know I'm going to have to play Zelda's Lullaby eventually. But, well, maybe we can just hold off. Alright, now. Dun 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 dun. So I guess we get to fight this scary guy. That's a recovery heart, which is bunk, but, well, better than nothing. Actually needed it, so, you know, I can't complain too much there. Alright, let's watch out for that butthead. Oh, he's over there. Okay. What is this? Whoa, whoa, which direction am I facing here? Let's be careful not to fall into the pit here, although we will need to go down there eventually, because there is a chest down there. Well, geez. So to go ahead and go through all the locked doors early here. I guess that works. Hi there. What the hell? Freaking pot. Trying to mess with me. Alright, so it's just two Skulltulas is all it really is. But hey. I'm a bad shot with this boomerang, let me tell you. Much better with a slingshot. Mainly because it has the word shot in its name. Definitely helps. Let me double check something. Yeah, I didn't think so. There was a room that almost tricked me like that back in the Shadow Temple in last run, I think. But, should we just go ahead and get the one downstairs now? Because we're going to have to do that eventually anyway. Plus, if we drop from here, we can get these rupees up here, which we don't really need, but... beside the point. Do it anyway. See if I can remember where that chest actually is, because I don't really remember it all that well. It's in one of these past... Oh, God. Yeah. Crap. Let's check the other ones first. If that ends up being what I have to use my bomb shoe on... Oh... Maybe I should wait and see if... Yeah, let's do that. Let's wait until we have the compass. Then we'll know for sure, because I don't remember. No, there is a chest down here. Get out of here. I ain't even nowhere near you. You're over there screaming for. Well. Ooh, it must be hot today. It's getting hot in here already. Usually I shut my door. It takes at least like an hour for it to get to the point of where I notice it. Anyway, Where's this going to drop us off at now? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do first here. Pick up these pots. Yeah. Doing it all for the hearts, baby. Nice. Okay, we're full life. Yeah, this place isn't so bad. I don't know what I was all worried about. I probably could have done this with 4 hearts. Oh yeah, we're back at the entrance here. Okay, that thing is behind me, isn't it? Yeah. Wonder if I can beat you to the other side. Hey, beat you to the other side. Ooh-ah! Let's go ahead and drain the... What? Good lord. Never gonna beat him to the other side at that rate. Not with that attitude. Get away from me for 2 seconds, you butthead. There's another bombable spot right there. Okay, alright, now we gotta pull out the ocarina. Here we go. Something we weren't able to do at all in the last seed. We never did do this. So, guess we'll be exploring some uncharted waters here, or some uncharted not waters. Ow! I'm just gonna rolling over here. They see me rolling. My green flame. I'm dead, but they think that I'm too skull and stupid. Think I'm just too skull and stupid. Think I'm just too skull and stupid. Alright, let's see what we got. Please. Please. Please, please, please. Alright, let's go over here. And I believe this is where you would normally go to get the Lens of Truth, so we're gonna have to fight Mr. Hey, Mr. Girl here in a second. Yeah. I'll just climb around. Oh man, how big are those things? A little too big if you ask me. Trying to conserve my Deku sticks here on account of stuff like this. You know what? Watch this. No, I guess not. Alright, come and get me. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the buttons or just the joystick you use to... Oh, here. Well, let's, let us arm ourselves here. I'm going to actually move the boomerang down here. Alright. Come and get me, baby. Come and get me. Come on. Come on, please. Yeah. You're going to give me another hit? I mean, I'll take it. Shit. Alright. Damn, I missed. Aye, aye, aye. Oh, and then the hand grabs me. You're not feeding on me. You're not taking in. Let's get away from those hands. There we go. That's more like it. Gotcha. You went away from 1 hit that time. It took less hits to get you to the end of your pain threshold that time, didn't it? Alright. Try to be a little more quiet about banging on the control numbers here. Ah, shit. You kind of got to go at an angle here a little bit so you don't run headlong into him, but at the same time, be like close to him. Whoops. A little too close to the hand there. Hey, this is at the corner of the room. I wasn't in the corner of the room, was I? I couldn't go back any further. Well, there you go, we died. So, a little fewer Deku sticks to get by here. I almost wonder if maybe I should just leave here, because we're not finding that much, and I'd rather not be doing this anyway. Plus, the other thing is, if I do more of it, I still, at this point, can't do all of it, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't have bombs to get to all the treasure chests, so I'm going to have to make a second trip back there anyway. So I'd rather just go ahead and leave now, make a second trip back later, than to do a second run of it now, and then have to do a third run later. If that makes any sense. At least we got to see some of it. But for now, I think I'm going to call that quits there, and I'm going to go... to Zora's Domain first, and then we're going to go become an adult. So, here we go. Screaming in my face for crying out loud. She was to the point of knocking me off my dadgum chair! I can't believe I can still say chair the way I did on that tape. That's from June 20th, 2000, or June 20th, 1993. That's a big story about Erica. I hope she doesn't, like, see that and feel bad or something. She was just a kid. She didn't mean no harm. I guess I better grab the chicken so I can jump across the river here, because I don't think I... You know, I was wrong in the last episode about a couple of things here. about the magic beans. There's not just 3 places you need them to 100%, there's 4. There's the 2 by the Warp Songs, by the Spirit Temple and by the Fire Temple. There's the one by Lake Hylia, which is the one I was forgetting. And there's the one in the graveyard as well. Those both require magic beans to get to the proverbial, or to get to the heart pieces that are there. I don't know why I said proverbial, but since I have no bottle, I can't really do the bug thing, and I couldn't do it on this soil spot anyway. But I am going to go ahead and just go ahead and plant the seed here, because I know I won't regret this. The only reason I possibly could regret it is if it ends up that I have to come back here to get Skulltula as an adult, because that's really the only thing you miss as a result of riding the plant as an adult, so hopefully don't worry about that. So, here we go. Oh, that was the chicken announcing the morning. I thought it was the chicken just whining, like, please put me down. Please put me down. I'm so tired of making you float around, so please put me down. That was a rhyme every time. Ooh, you know what else I can do? I didn't realize. It's just I didn't have this last time I was here. But, guess what? I just forgot how to play it, too. Wow, that melody's so awesome. Here, have this. Okay, I will take that. Yes, I will. I'll take that bet. I love that, like, well, I don't even know who it was, if it was Red Letter Media or somebody else, was trying to explain how that whole betting system worked in that movie, in The Phantom Menace. The Phantom Menace. And they made it so much more complicated than it was, but, like, at the same time, it is kind of a messed up situation. Anyway, you know, here's something we couldn't do. I don't think we ever did. Well, yeah, surely we did it at some point. Play Zelda's Lullaby to open Zora's Domain. It's on the last seed. I got into Zora's Domain through the back door. But I would have had to do that at some point as an adult, too. So I definitely did do this in the other seed. But I don't know if I ever did it as a kid, though. Anyway, let's get in there and see what we got. So we can mostly do the same things we did before. We don't have Princess Ruto's letter. But, well, we don't have Din's fire either. Hopefully there's a lit torch around here somewhere. As if there isn't. Well, you know what? There is. There's some up here. I'll have to do a little bit of chain reaction here, but... Oh, my dear sweet Ruto, where could she be? I don't know, man. I'll get back to you later on that. Alright, hello. Fighting game, here we go. Pick up all the rupees and pass them on. Pass them on to someone else. Get back some of that magic bean money. Oh wow, he gave me an easy one there. I could probably get that with 2 dives. That is if I don't hit my head first. Yeah, the music of this minigame was one of those things I didn't know. You know, the first several times that I played this game in my life, I remember like thinking, boy, there isn't much music in this game, and then being surprised. This is one of those songs where the first time I really heard it was like the second or third time that I played the game. Because I think the first several times I played it, I was playing on that small TV, you can see it in the video, and a lot of times I had to play it with the volume way down. Because I had just started working third shift for the first time in my life, overnight shift. So I'd be playing it in the middle of the night while everyone else was sleeping, so I'd keep the volume way down. So I couldn't hear most of the music in the game. And so I came to think that the game just didn't have that much music, or maybe that the music just wasn't that good. And it wasn't until I got a chance to really, you know... Oh, shit, man, this guy's always got something good. In the last seed, he had the Lens of Truth for us. This time, he has the Iron Bits. The Iron Bits. You have to say it twice, the Iron Bits. Iron Bits. Bits. Bits is banning. Alright, we only have 5 Deku Sticks here, so let's be very careful. Or let's not. What? Now we definitely need to be careful. So the idea here is we're going to want to light this torch here. And then use this one. Oh. Yeah, I guess. And then I think we're going to need to use this one to light one down here. To get to the rest of them. Oh, wait, where's the... Oh, it's on the way. Okay. Yeah, I want to say it resets the timer on your Deku stick when you light a torch. So that way, you know, you can actually get to all of them. Uh-oh, wait, what did I miss? Oh, maybe I took too long? Here, light that one again. Yeah, sure enough. Okay, let's try this one more time. Ready, go. Boy, this is like the most everlasting stick I've ever seen, man. There we go. Alright, there's gotta be a way that I can put this away. I don't know if there is, though. So I can't, like, swing my sword. That's how I normally put it away. But you can't press B without a sword. Okay, so that's that. And we don't have the letter to turn in. We don't have a bottle to pick up the fish. And we don't, well, we can get into the Great Fairy that has Farore's Wind. Oh, wait, no, because we can't get the guy to scoot over. So I think we're pretty much done here. I don't have Zord. Let me make sure. Yeah, okay. I don't want to, like, find myself getting my seeds confused here again. Because I'm pretty sure in the one that I streamed that I was talking about, I'm pretty sure I found a bottle in that one. I did get pretty far in that one. Then again, I did play for about, like, 5 hours, and I've only been playing this one for something. I don't think there's a timer on screen or anything, but, okay. Well, if I had the... Oops. No, you're okay. Well, let's pick up some free rupees. Man, I must have done that like 8 times in that Phoenix Wright recording. Doing the Star Fox scream, you know? I'm surprised that's not like a meme or something. This is such a funny scream. Okay, well, here's the thing. I like to plant the seeds too, the rest of these seeds. That's going to take a long time to do, but I'm going to go ahead and do it because I want to. I'm about to go become an adult. And here's the thing though, like, 2 of the seeds, the ones by the 2 warp points that I have unlocked, I could plant those too, but then I'd have to reset. And I kind of don't like doing that, but... because I don't think you're supposed to have to do that. Like, according to the logic, you shouldn't have to do that. But it's like, I want to do it anyway, just because I can. I think a couple of you guys told me about this, too, actually, that I missed planting the seed over here. In the graveyard. I walked right past it. At that point, I wasn't thinking fourth dimensionally. Alright, here goes one here. Excuse me, you can't use that item here. Take one step to the south, I think. You can use it there. Okay. Alright, off to Lake Hylia. You know what, future self? Maybe you can try fast-forwarding this. You can save your project in Sony Vegas, right? So try fast-forwarding this and see if it still crashes. Because I kind of want to know. Like, if I can start doing this again, maybe. That used to be fun. Especially when I fast-forwarded and commentated, and then my voice went really fast. Would you imagine if I did that thing where I talk really fast, and then I fast-forwarded and I hear my voice really, really, really fast? I think there have been times when I fast-forwarded in the past, since I found that out, it crashes. I've done it, like, recently, maybe in the last few years. But the thing is, like, when I fast-forward, I can only fast-forward by so much before it gets to the point where it crashes. Like, if I fast-forward it any more than 125%, then that causes it to crash. So, I don't know. Ooh, did I get this hole down here? I'm pretty sure I did at some point. This hole by like Highway that turned out to have something really good last time. I don't think I got this hole, though. I don't feel like I did. I don't remember coming down here doing this. Once again, maybe it's something I did on the stream, but I didn't do here. Because it was just too far out of the way. It's worth the Bonchu to give a look, because it is a pickup. Oh, we don't even need Bonchu, actually, because it's sitting right here. Let's see, yeah, I definitely didn't get this yet. And this is another one of those you can get from the very beginning of the game if you want. And it's just a heart. Okay, well, fine. It's kind of weird how there's no music playing right now. Oh, because it just turned to morning, that's why. Sometimes I kind of like it better without the music. I don't know. I like the music, but still. There's just times when it kind of feels like, oh, like maybe you just want to be peaceful, you know. I don't know if this is going to explode when it hits the spot, so I'm just going to let it hit me here. There we go. Thanks, Link. It's very noble of you to take that sacrifice. Excuse me. Alright, we got some... Whoops, a little too slow on the shield draw there. That's another thing I never noticed my first time playing this game, was that it played music when you got into conflicts with monsters. I'd never heard that music before, and then suddenly one day, I'm like, wait, there's actually music. There's encounter music in this game. I'm like, what? Oh, okay, here's another thing. Like, earlier, I think it was in part 2, I was down to 1 heart, and the Deku salesman dropped 3 hearts for me, but I didn't notice it. You could barely see it as I walked away. So I could have picked up those hearts to, like, cure myself, and I didn't. So, that's probably another thing that may have torqued a few people off. Really torques me off, you know. And what else torques me off is that we watch Jeopardy at Mom's house. Anyway. Oh, well, we made it. It was a long-ass trip, but we made it. Oh, jeez. Scared the crap out of me. I was reaching up and scratching my head, and when I put my arm down, my elbow just smashed into this styrofoam cup that I have sitting on my desk over here. And, like, there's no reason that should have made that much noise, but man, oh man. I must have hit it in just the right way so that, like, it crushed. Let's see. We want that. Yeah. We want to go get all these as an adult because they are pickups and they do count. Speaking of which, we should get over here and get our Scarecrow song while we're at it. We should probably be consistent here and just use the same one we used last time. Or I could use the one that I used in my very first Ocarina of Time LP. We could do that too. I am Benoru, Scarecrow of the Butts. Here, have a bean, Benoru. It'll give you some pits. Alright, here we go. Why don't you lay a tune on me with it, baby? Sure. Dun, 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 dun. That's how it went. Fun fact, I made up that song for my Ocarina of Time Scarecrow song in the first LP, and at that point in time, I had never played Majora's Mask. And it turns out that the Oath to Order in Majora's Mask has 6 of those notes in it. Can I get this without the scale? I'm pretty sure I can, and I'm gonna try to. Oh, wait, shit. Can't do that as a kid. I can't wear iron boots as a kid. Sorry, Linky Poo. That would be awfully scary, though, wouldn't it? Suffocate as a kid. Alright, so... What? I'm not sure why it's showing me from the side. Maybe because the camera would go into the ground if it went in front of me. I always wondered why, like in Majora's Mask, and there must be a reason for this, because it's definitely deliberate. When you play the Ocarina in Majora's Mask, it zooms out far enough so that you can see Link's entire body, including his feet. And in this game it doesn't do that. It cuts Link off right around his ankles. And I just, like... I don't know. It's a weird thing to notice. Well, I always thought it was kind of weird. I don't know. Like, maybe it seemed cooler... Wait a minute. Maybe it seemed cooler in Majora's Mask because you saw his whole body. See how it cuts him off right there? Like at the... Oh, you can just barely see part of his boots. And then in Majora's Mask you see his feet, and you can see him standing there perfectly, like with his feet together, pointed out like 10 degrees in either direction. Oh yeah, these butt munches again. Hey, you know what? Hang on a second. We not only can plant... Oh my god. Okay, when we become an adult, we might have to go get a song there too, but we can get a song here. Can't we? Or can you only do that as an adult? I think you can only do that as an adult because Shiek teaches you the song. But you don't know Shiek yet. And you don't know Jack either. I mean, we could... Well, wait a minute, I have the boomerang, right? Should I maybe try and see how much of this I can do? I don't have the sword. That's the problem. Let's stealth those two. No, I'm not messing with this right now. I'm just going to go ahead and save my game and start over here. And we're going to go become an adult. So, reset. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, for crying out loud, I should have saved outside, I guess. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this makes no sense whatsoever. But I learned the Nocturne of Shadow. Okay. That's weird. Well, okay, I guess I'm glad I did that then. Well, if that's the case, then can I go learn whatever song you learn as Bolero of Fire? Let's go see if we can get that one. I mean, if we can get this one, it makes sense we should get that one too, right? Go ahead and do this now. Now we have another warp song to get out, so we don't have to reset. Let's see what song we get. Not that there's any song in particular I'm kind of gunning for, except for maybe... I don't know. Song. It's not giving me this one. Maybe I didn't walk over the right spot. Okay, never mind then. Alright. Got to know this song better than I ever have before. How often I've had to play it in this thing. Alright. Alright then. I'll jump in the hole every do. That's crazy. Oh. So maybe this is another time for you to experiment with fast forwarding like on the loop, and if you sit there and you chunk and you don't eat enough, you might just think of the bathroom enough to make the dog barf. Jeez. I don't care. It sounds like the chickens are laughing. I kind of said to go get skills once, definitely thinking about it, but it's okay. Because now I have the options to do it, you know. Fortunately, it's not too long to walk over to here, as long as it doesn't turn 9 before we get there. Oh, sweet, that's not even close. Dun, 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 dun. Taking the dome on the can. Taking the dome on the can. Taking the dome. I don't think we can do some grass chopping yet anyway. Maybe this one done before we unlocks. Or maybe just have to complete the victory. I don't know. I think we could complete the victory now. Well, no, we couldn't. Slingshot. You need to hit the apple targets in there. Yeah, but no, I'm not going to look at it. What should I do? I'm not going to look at it. It's not relevant now. Like, when you need Zelda's Lullaby, it's relevant because you want to know which ones do I need to pick up to get to that. But now it doesn't matter so much. I mean, that could be Epona's song for all I know. And who cares about Epona's song, am I right? No, seriously though. Just straight on into the Dark World, man.